Some critics will say they should have stopped at 3. Some will say Toy Story 5 is not good enough because Woody and Buzz are in supporting role. Seriously, Toy Story is the best franchise ever, and I've never seen a bad Toy Story movie. In fact, they have always been relevant, woke free, and full of messages, good messages. And this movie is no different. Before I talk about this movie, let me explain what the last 4 movies were all about. Toy Story is not just an animated movie. For 90s kid, this movie is matured as we matured. Let me explain. Toy Story 1 introduced the main characters Woody and Buzz. Toy Story 2 told us all about the backstories of these two main characters. The first 2 movies were about children and their toys. 90s was the time when TV shows like He-Man and G.I. Joe were made so that they could sell action figures. We definitely had the best toys. No doubt. And they were easily accessible and not as costly as now. When Toy Story 3 came out, we 90s kid became adult and we stopped playing with our toys. But our generation remembered what was the world like before internet and cable TV. This movie reminded us of our childhood. Toy Story 3 was in real sense the last movie of the trilogy. Woody, Buzz and the gang said goodbye to their last owner and accepted a new home, and metaphorically we 90s kid with this movie said goodbye to our younger selves. Toy Story 4 was all about transition. It is the bridge between the first 3 movies and what was about to happen after the 4th movie. It was asking us to move on. With this movie, Woody and Buzz moved on from being the protagonists and made Bonnie and Jessie the main characters. It was asking us to accept the change and embrace it. At that point, some of us 90s kids became parents. Toy Story movies are for every generation, but as 90s kids related with them the most. It is like they made movies to solve or discuss every phase of our life. In Toy Story 5, us 90s kids as parents are facing a new problem. The problem of protecting our children from the overexposure of digital media through smartphones and tablets. In this movie, Bonnie and Jessie are the main characters. Woody and Buzz are the deputies. They are the side characters. In this movie, they explore the backstory of Jessie. We learn about her first owner, and we also learn that Bonnie was having problem making new friends. Toys entertain kids when no one is around, but their main purpose is to help bring kids together so that they can be friends. But in the time of smartphone and tablets, children are forgetting how to play with each other. The art of make-believe is getting lost with time. They are losing the power of imagination because information is under our fingertips and we want everything to happen very quickly. Unlike the first 4 movies, in this movie the children have more screen time. We get to see 4 categories of children. Bonnie, who only plays with her toys, but she does not have any real friends because other children are more tech savvy. Blaze, who is tech savvy, yet she loves playing with her toys and animals. The kid in the camp whose parents are teaching him about enjoying the nature, choosing books over tech. Lastly, the kids who only play with their tablets. Toy Story 5 has evolved from being a movie about toys to the importance of toys in the character development of children. And it made a point to discuss various problems children nowadays face because the life of modern human beings have become more complex. In this movie, the parents have bigger role to play. It is shown parents need to be more attentive towards the children in this changing time. In a way, this movie was training the 90s kid to become better parents and how to teach our children who are especially born after 2018 onwards to use the technology responsibly better than the previous generations. Lilypad the tablet at first was introduced as the main villain. As the movie went forward, it was explained technology not entirely is bad for children. Technology is here to stay and even children have to embrace it. But there should be some restrictions like social media. Recently, it has been discussed to make it illegal for major social networks like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok to provide accounts to children under 16 years old. And it includes strict age verification mechanism. This movie could have been made without Woody. They could have made this movie with entirely new characters. Then the creators would have had the problem of introducing these characters to the audience. By doing this movie under the Toy Story banner with the established characters, the audience was able to get on with the plot line right from the start. Like every Toy Story movies, this movie also had a lot of heart. We could feel the pain of Bonnie and Jessie when they were sad. If you are a parent, Bonnie's big teary eyes will move you. In this movie, all the new Buzz Lightyears were the comic elements. In between all the serious topics of Jessie's importance in Bonnie's life, Bonnie's inability to make friends and feeling out of place, the new powers, new discoveries and quests of the Buzz Lightyears were lightening the mood. The new forgotten toy Smarty Pants, which was voiced by Conan, was another good comic character. When Jessie was lost and clueless, Smarty Pants, through his weird antics and quick understanding, brought order to the situation. I liked the humorous take on Woody's appearance in this movie. It is shown that he is getting bald. In a way, they are letting us know how long these characters lasted. With Toy Story 4, Woody got his closure. In this movie, Buzz got his closure. Pretty much every character's arc came to completion with this movie. This movie feels fresh, maybe start of new trilogy. I hate it when sequels take the help of nostalgia of the previous movies and repeat the same thing all over again. Toy Story franchise have always been successful in telling new stories with every movie, and this movie is no different. Frankly speaking, as long as there are toys, they can make new Toy Story movies, because with this movie, they have broadened their horizons. Toy Story franchise no longer rests on the shoulders of Woody. The ending of this movie was once again good. In fact, the ending and end credit had the mix of joy and hope. I personally really love this movie. This movie will make every parent think harder how they wish to raise their children. Certainly gave me a food for thought, and hopefully in future we'll get to see more good movies like this.
Oh my.
There.
What is this? Okay, so big box.